Hello, TBCNs. Thank you so much for being here today. My name is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey. This is a TBC Live Broadcast number 25 on April the 18th, 2018. It's an honor to be with you today. I have been so blessed to be a part of this TBC community, and it's great to have so many people that has been here with us. But I want to say that, I think Randy and I just must be on the same wavelength because, I was thinking this morning when I got up, and my broadcast is kind of similar in that same light today because I want to talk about, he talked about, being a builder and a joiner. I relate to that because I know within myself, I've been a builder for years. See, I learned to be a builder back in my previous business I was in from 2009, 2013. And I built a team by myself of 130 people. And I learned those skills by other people that have already did it. They were actually millionaires at the time. I actually locked on with them. I ate meals with them. I just studied. I picked their brain. See, I couldn't see myself just being something that just became a part of something. I knew I had to be involved. So when I saw this thing at TBC, I saw all the minimal things in the beginning. I knew you had to create a wallet. I knew you had it. And see, Crinkle Cash, when I joined, wasn't started then. Crinkle Cash started on April 1st of 2017. So, I started in February 2017, but I knew about TBC the first week of December 2016. I just hadn't joined immediately. But, even before I joined, I knew, even when I signed up, should I say, I won't use that word join because I didn't join it. I signed up for it. I knew what it would take for me to be successful and have the knowledge I have in TBC today. I knew that I had to read that blog more than one time a day. I knew I had to read every single blog, as Randy talked about in He's true. I have read every blog, like I said before in other live streams. I've done something that a lot of you haven't done yet in terms of their blog. It's not too many people can say that they've read every single blog since it's existed. I have dates in my head. Someone asked, give me an example. Someone asked me still asking about fiat. Well, the last fiat blog, the date sticks in my head like a sore thumb, and that is March 21st, 2017. So if you go into the blog and just at the blog .thebillioncoin.info, that's the website, and just click on the first blog, a little search bar will come up to the right-hand side. Just put a phrase in there. You'll see all these different blogs. If you put in Fiat Exchange, you'll see all these different blogs that talk about it. And you'll see the most recent one on March 21st. Almost anything you can put in that search bar, and you can find something, just like Randy's video on how to do live broadcasts. How to do live broadcasts in the search bar. Boom, you see Randy's video. I didn't ask anybody how to do a live broadcast. I didn't even go into YouTube how to do a live broadcast. I didn't even do that. I could have. Actually, because I am a subscriber of Randy's, the Voice of TBC YouTube, it actually popped up on my screen one day, and I clicked on it. I click on these things that pop up on my screen sometimes just to see in terms of, people YouTube links or YouTube videos they put up. So what I'm saying to you is this. It is so important. So important that and I believe we have 8 viewers here, and right now, Mary was running a little late today because they got started very late. They have a special guest on there, but they'll be there a few more minutes before she actually can be my moderator. But I want to thank everyone, the viewers that's here today. I know there's some of the same people that are always there. And without me even knowing who you are that's there, I know people like Jewel is probably here. Diana's probably here. Edwin may be here. You know, I may name some others. But I want to thank you so much for being here. Because the subject of us being involved and engaged in TBC has been a thing I've been talking about a lot in my videos. You know, the one thing I want to ask you something, and she's here now. I see her. The one I want to ask you this: are you really leading by example? Again, are you really leading by example in this TBC community? Or are you just sitting back and waiting for something to happen? Like our Fiat Exchange. All of us had to wait for that. All of us had to wait for it. But were you preparing yourself? See, I didn't expect it was going to be just just go right into migration. I expected it to be some questions. See, they don't want just anybody going into the new network. They don't want to make sure that you understand what this migration entails, what's happening. You know, a long time ago, when I was in training and how to be what Randy called a builder, a lot of things were said to me to make me think. And the kind of things they would say to me, like, are you doing money-making activities? Now, if we want to make income in TBC, like some of us have done, you have to get out and talk to some people, either over the phone, in person, whatever, how you want to do it. Are you Skyping them? What? I don't know. I just don't know how you're doing it. But you got to talk to some people. So what I'm asking is, are you really leading by example? You know, we're supposed to have these teams. These are people that you sign, that people sign up with you in TBC. Sign up for the Crinkle Cash. And some of them bought some Crinkles of TBC from you. So what I'm saying to you, are you just sitting back waiting for something to happen? Are you sitting back just watching me? Are you sitting back watching Gerard Windsor today? He had maybe about 3 or 4 people on his, and I was one of them on his live broadcast. You know what I do? You know what I do when I know it pops up on my phone or on my. I've got it situated where I know when people are getting ready to go on. So when I find out, guess what I do? I get on my phone and start messaging different people. You know, Gerard, Dan Lukes, Sharon, you know, over in Australia. Jules, she's coming up. I did that for her yesterday. See, I'm not just. I just don't want all the people coming to mine. I want people to go to theirs. Because let me tell you something. These people who are doing daily or a few days of the week live broadcasts, my God, they're doing a wonderful job. Kristen Leach was even featured. Get this. She did her second broadcast and it was featured on the blog this morning. This is the same lady that said in her very first live broadcast that she was shy, but she still did a good job. I talked about getting out your comfort zone just yesterday. I mentioned that. So Randy said some things like, are you 10, 100, 100? You know, are you reading the blog? I don't read the blog just once a day. I read it 3 to 5 times a day. I read it so much that I got certain dates in my head. I can just put it up in the search bar and it just comes up. I wonder how many people can actually do that. And I'm not perfect. I'm just totally plugged in. I wasn't recognized as being a TBC expert by admin or one of the greatest leaders in the TBC community by admin. They're not saying they're a fan of my live broadcast for nothing. They see a guy that's really serious about this getting rid of poverty worldwide. And the only way we can do that, is to get as many people involved in this as possible. So let me ask you something. Are you doing what I'm doing? See, I planted my flag in the sand. Yes, I planted my flag in the sand and said, this is me. No more playing with this opportunity. Because I felt if I just show the initiative, people on my team would jump on it. Now, not everybody did, because nor did I expect that they would. But I felt some people would, and they did. And those people became multimillionaires in TBC during our last cookie redemption back in December into January. I had a young lady that's in Chicago. She jumped on this. She just got off the phone with me. Get this. 1 minute before I got on here, she said, guess what? I just wired X amount of dollars, Walmart to Walmart, to pay for 2 people, $10 annual subscription to the Kringles back office, because she knew that I can help them with that. See, that's a builder. She's not waiting for people and she works a job just like a lot of people do every day. In fact, I believe she was working when she called me. She had already went to Walmart, and I was talking about her. I was telling about this. We got to get this done as soon as possible, with a sense of urgency. And what is she doing? A sense of urgency. Getting their 2 sons and to pay for their Kringles back office. She knows. She's read the blog. She knows that this thing's getting ready to happen. See, I have a few people on my team. They just sit back, waiting to hear from me, I guess. Waiting to hear from something. Some people get the attitude when they got involved in TBC and created this wallet and saw this money just building, that they were just all of a sudden just gonna what? Just let it grow. Would have thought maybe when and if this fiat come, they'll be able to cash it just a little bit to help them throughout their life. There's millions of people expecting that. But if they've been involved in TBC and seeing the leaders making income, like they were doing before the Christmas holiday, and some people even, get this, Some people even got involved, so involved, and made so much income and getting so many people involved that they took a cruise. You know, I believe my leader Carrie, the Whitefish lady, she met with Don Keeler and some more leaders in Las Vegas, right during the time we were doing our right after the second anniversary of TBC. See, some of these people like that, they're getting it done. They're builders, like Randy said. They're leading by example, like I'm saying. They're just getting it done. They're not sitting back and waiting for everyone to get it done. Because they understand, like I understand, that if everybody take the initiative, more of initiative, that someone will follow. Not with the expectation that all will follow, some will follow. So what I see is, I see a lot of people need to plant their flag in the sand. A lot of people haven't done it yet. They haven't really taken the initiative. We got all these people, over 3 million people in TBC, and the majority of them are doing nothing. And maybe I'm a little hard in saying that, but they're not doing anything. Not showing no initiative, not building nobody on the team. All they do is just building their euros or whatever they call their currency in their country in their TBC wallet. Because if I knew that people were really, really working, you know what the evidence would be? One of the things the evidence would be, it would be what I talk about what I mention on every single live broadcast. And that is paying that $10 annual subscription for that Kringles Cash back office. People still asking me the same questions. Do I pay for that and pay for the TBC lifetime fee? And I explain it to them like I explain it on here all the time. You know? So they're just on for the ride. Like they say here. They're just on for the ride. Our TBC administration is so wonderful. They're so wonderful. They set out one of the best platforms I've ever seen in anything like this of its kind. No other crypto money or currency you might want to call it, or nothing is like this in the world. See, I know all the other cryptocurrencies, market-based cryptocurrencies. I know what I know what they are. I know them by name. Nothing like this at all. And we're just sitting, waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And like I said, there's some things we have to wait for, like our migration is coming on April 30th. But see, when that clock starts on April 30th, and it will start, now that we know have the date, it's going to tick, just like that meter that you see on our Kringles Cash back office of our 25,000 Kringles, the one that we current promotion we on. It'd be just like that. And I just see it happening. There's going to be so many thousands, and I'm praying there's not 1 million or more people that's going to miss out, and they're going to lose out on all the money they have already accrued in their wallet, because they're not They're not paying that one measly $10 fee. They're not paying it. What I love about the drive people on my team, they calling me. They read the blog. They see what they got to do. See, I've been preparing them. I told them this was going to happen. And so they're jumping at opportunity. What do you think is going to happen when these leads come up? What do you think is going to happen? Yeah, that's right. I agree with you, Gerard. They're just huddling in the shadows. You're so correct about that. They just sit back waiting, expecting. But think about this. How can they really expect anything if you don't even show no initiative? You know, Gerard on TBC Champions Facebook group, he always posts some incredible things there. There's some of the people, if you're a part of that group, do you ever go there to read it? He's a great writer. You know, do you ever read it? Sometimes it looks like I'm the only one commenting on some of the things he put there. You know, it is so great. Yeah, like David says, you know, Randy put proof up there in terms of expenditures of what our TBC administrators done for the month of April. It was just incredible amount of money that was been spent. And we can't even pay a $10 fee. You know, I'm going to ask you something. What is your purpose in TBC? What is your purpose? What is your purpose? You know? Maybe some people need to go back and read the agreement. Maybe someone just take the initiative and start reading the blog 2 or 3 times a day. Maybe you need to go back, like I've done months ago, and read some of the blogs. Then you understand all the things that our administration have done. Like Mary says, no $10 fee, no wallet. I couldn't have put it no plainer than that. You know, it's going to be some people, going to be some sad people. Once we have gotten into this migration and everything is just going smoothly, not just talking about the transactions, just everything is going smoothly, and we come at the end of this migration, you know TBC is always busy. They're always thinking of something. I'm not going to mention Fiat going to come later, but who knows? We can't even think about those kind of things. We got to be thinking about getting these people involved. You know, I say this to you all the time. Are you going to sit back and wait? Or are you going to keep acting, be active and active and active and active? Are you learning as much as you can by going on our live broadcast? Like I'm looking at 12 viewers here. Are you actually listening to people? Are you sitting back and waiting? So far, I only know one lady that's on this broadcast right now that cannot do live broadcast for a reason. But that same lady is on everyone's broadcast practically that I'm on. And I'm on a lot of people broadcasts. The minute I message her, she's there. She has a very good reason. But as a lot of you out there are still not doing live broadcasts. Now, I've heard that, like Randy said, that some people are doing recordings. That's a start. That's a start in the right direction. That's the start in the right direction. We have got to, and I keep saying, get busy. We just got to be more active. So, like I said, I'm getting close, very close. I only got about 1 or 2 more minutes left on this live broadcast. But the theme of this particular live broadcast, are you leading by example? Okay? Let me ask you now, are there any questions about anything that I've said today? And thanks so much for Randy for being here, because I was so into your live broadcast today. I felt so good to know that I was a builder. See, I was a builder before I even got into before I even knew TBC existed. And when I saw some things that our admin wanted us to do, I didn't, we talk about 10, 100, 100. I'm way past 100 referrals. And still giving out more. And all they want is to be 10, 100, 100. So, yes, so you're right. Live shows are the best. I'm so glad I'm involved in it. It is the best. Make no mistake about it. So, Edwin, you're right. We learn every day. It's so many things that's said here that I agree on. The people here on this live broadcast is here every day. You are just so incredible, awesome. Thank you so much for being here today. I love you all. Mary, thank you so much for getting off your live broadcast early. I know you got there a little late today. I mean, that's okay. And I saw your special guest. Great. That was fantastic. Y'all did a great job in that short period of time. Thank you so much for the Power Boss for being here. I know he's here. See, I know their family here. There are some people I know here every day. But Randy is awesome. He's just doing an awesome job as live broadcast. If you're not keyed in and listening to what he's saying, and just right there, I'm listening to every single word that our voice of TBC is saying. He's an awesome leader. He's doing a fantastic job. And if I had a hat, I'd take it off to you, Randy. I call him my genius. Gerard Windsor, fantastic. Somebody over in New Zealand that's getting it done. Jules, awesome. The ones you're doing that's evening for me and 1 o'clock for you, awesome live broadcast. And if you happen to be doing one today, I'll be there. I want to say that another person that's doing an awesome job, y'all really need to listen to. And that's the friendly marketer, David Jones out of Barbados. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. He'll be on, my time will be 6 o'clock this evening. He does his when he get off of work, but I think he said he got off a little early today. In fact, I think he may be here watching this one. I believe he said he would. So I'm just saying, these are some people doing a wonderful job. Now, the Whitefish lady, she's been dealing with some issues with her computer. Their son is working on it. She even did a video yesterday, a recording from her phone. Let's just pray for everyone that we can just get the initiative, that we can really lock arms with people, and let's get out here and hustle. Let's get out here and deal with these people that really need something, a change in their life. Because they're looking. All we got to do is what? Open our mouth with our voice. So thank you so much for being here today. This is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey. Bye-bye.